Happy New Year, Rose fam. It's been a year since I've seen you guys. Oh my gosh. Happy New Year, Rose fam. I hope everybody had a wonderful, safe New Year. We were home in bed. We did watch the ball drop. Or, well, we don't have a ball, but we watched the fireworks. It's the New York. Anyway, I hope everyone had a great evening and safe. Prayers are going out to those who lost loved ones. There are a couple people, few people that have told me that they've lost. I think 2 of our Rose fams lost their mom. Actually, 3 lost their mom the latter part of the year. So I think in December. I know 2 were in December. I think all 3 were in December or end of November. Anyway, praying for you guys. Love you guys so much. And I did lose my mom as well. And I cannot say that you get over it, but you get adjusted is the best word that I can say. You adjust, and you learn to carry on. You don't get over it, but you adjust and you learn to just live life. And it's through a lot of prayer, a lot of tears. Allow yourself the grieving process, That's really all I can say. Everybody's grief is going to look and feel different, but just know we're praying for you. We have an awesome community that is always sending prayers out, so just know that. But we are into another year, and I pray that this year is very special for everyone. Not just Rose family, everyone, whether it be health-wise, financial, family, finding yourself, finding your purpose, finding a home, doing your home, whatever it is that your heart desires. I hope that this year brings you closer to getting it, or just that bit closer to it. Anyway, fam, it is the New Year's Day, actually. And it's 11 o'clock, and I am hungry. So I'm going to make us something to eat. I'm going to just do some wings. I woke up this morning and felt like doing some wings. So the wings that, hold on, sorry guys. The wings that I have are from Butcher Box, that subscription service that I told you about. So I do have 2 packs of wings here. I'm going to open those. They are defrosted. So I'm just going to open them up, clean them up a little bit, and make some fries with it. Also, I'm going to make Tyler some fries, and I have some ribs out. I was talking to my uncle last night, and he said he was smoking ribs. And ribs were nowhere on my mind until he said something. So I'm like, now I need to eat some ribs. So I may make them. We'll see how it goes with the rest of the day. Anyway, I do have quite a few things I want to get done. But I'm going to make some food, sit down with hubby for a little while. Hopefully we can find a movie and just kind of relax. I wasn't able to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do physically. So I do need to slowly catch up. So anyway, we are going to make these wings, and all right, fam, so we're going to make these wings. We're going to make these fries. It's so crazy, but last year I told you guys about Red Chef, the company that sent me these pots that I absolutely love with the honeycomb on the inside. When I tell you I adore these pots, I adore these pots so much. And I use them almost every time I cook. So if I have something larger to make, I'll use my other one, which I love too. I think they're Carol. Carol, I think is the name of them. But the Red Chef ones, If I can fit them, those are the ones that come out first. But I did tell you guys that they were going to be sending me some different pot sets because they have kind of a design styles for everyone. They have 2 or 3 different colors. I will put them on the screen, and some different styles. So the set that they sent me is more of a, if you have compact spaces, if you either an RV, an apartment, or you just have a house that you don't have a lot of cabinet space, these are perfect. They actually can be used other than pots as well, because these are the ones that you attach the handle to. So you can actually use this as a mixing bowl. And I chose the color green so that you can see the different colors that they have, but you also know I love green. These are absolutely beautiful. You can kind of see the speckles on the inside. So I am unboxing here this set that they sent. So let's read. Let's see. This one is a 5-piece. It is a 2.5 quart saucepan, a 10-inch frying pan, a bench frying pan, and it has a silicone lid, nice, with a detachable handle. And it is a ceramic cookware set, and it's also oven safe. Now, I absolutely adore pots and pans that are oven safe. If you don't know the benefit of having a pot, you may say, well, what difference does it make if it's oven safe? Let's say you're making a roast, let's say you're making a roast, and you know before you make the roast, before you put it in the oven, you want to pan sear it so that it gets brown on both sides. My cooks know what I'm talking about. So you can also lock in some of that seasoning before you bake it in the oven. Well, the benefit of having a pot that is oven safe is you don't have to transfer it out of that and into another one. You may say, what's the big deal about that? Listen, if you are a seasoned veteran cook, you know transferring your meat, some of that seasoning and goodness, the meat from the juice, as you were searing it, you know, steeping out of the meat and mixing it with the seasoning. If you're transferring it from one pot to the other, you miss out on that. So that is huge for flavoring your meat. Being able to keep it in there and all the seasonings and the juices that came out of the meat that were pan searing and mixing, that gets to stay locked into the pot and continue to cook. So that's a benefit, if you did not know, of having a good quality pot set that you can also stick in the oven. So we have, let's pull out all the pieces and I can show you guys. So this is a lid. This is so pretty, you guys. This green is actually really, really nice. So here is the lid with the silicone top. So it fits on this just like that. The sauce. This is what the sauce, 2.5. That must be the 2.5 saucepan. Yes. Look how pretty that is. Let me just let you guys see that. And then this is what the bottom looks like. Very pretty. I love that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. This is going to be the bench frying pan, which is a smaller frying pan. These are perfect for eggs. If you're making like breakfast patties or sausage patties or something like that, small, and or anything really, a single, or you can even get a double chicken breast in here. So these are beautiful. You can see what the inside looks like. It has like a little shimmer sparkle to it. Very, very nice. And this one is the 10-inch frying pan that I'm pulling out now. This is actually, we're going to test these out. Hold on, I dropped something. We're going to actually test these out today, which is why I wanted to show you. We're going to fry our wings in these. Either wings or fries. Probably fries. And I'll use a bigger one for the wings so I don't have to do it so many times. We'll see how many wings come out of it. But either one we're going to test out today. So here is the tin. These are beautiful, you guys. These are absolutely beautiful. So here is the 10-inch frying pan. Now, when I mentioned space saver for your home, if you don't have a lot of space or you just don't want to use a lot of space. RVs, small apartments, homes. Look how easily this packs away. And you have 3 actual pots to pack away this easy and compact. It takes up no space under your cabinet or wherever you want to put it. Let's say you know, there's a lot of people that have just bottom cabinets and open shelving. These are gorgeous for your top shelves too. So I absolutely love these. I love the compactness of it. So let's see what this handle. So it does come with the lid, or the handle that attaches to all 3 of them. Now I've never actually used a set with a detachable handle, so I'm really excited and curious to see how oh wow, look at that, you guys. Very good quality. Look at that. Alright, so let's see, you're learning with me on how to operate this, but we're gonna be good and read the directions. Right? That's what we're gonna do. Oh, maybe not, because I think I've just figured it out. So push back. Wait. Okay, there we go. Pull this back. It pops down, and you can slide your pot on the inside. Look at that. Okay, one more time. So there's a handle at the top, and then this pops down, and then you close it to lock the pot. So this is where you would lock it and open and lock it. And this is where your pot attaches to, and this is how you control it. So one more time, we're gonna pull this back, and then you'll see this drop, and then we'll put the pot in. So let's try one. Let's try the frying pan since we're gonna use that first. So here's this. I'm gonna put it on. Wow, look at that. I love that. Oh wow, I've never had one of those. That is awesome. Look at how nice that is. Wow. That's pretty exciting. It's the little things, guys. I've literally never ever had one. And again, if you want to, obviously you don't want to put this part in the oven. I'll read and see if you can, but you know, I don't know. We'll see. I'll look in the manual and see if you can put it in. But if not, let me show you again how we detach it. Remember, this drops down, so we're going to pull this back. That will drop down, and then we slide it off. Just that easy. Let's do it on the saucepan. So saucepan, put it on, close it up. And then that's the reason why the saucepan has this little cutout in the lid, so that it fits on top of that. So I really, really like this, you guys. This is so stinking cute. I really like this. I really, really like this. And I actually needed a pot this size too, because I broke the lid on the Corot one. It's actually glass, and I dropped it. It wasn't pretty. So anyway, I needed this. So thank you so much, Red Chef, for sending this over. I definitely am enjoying trying your amazing potware, or cookware to be correct, cookware. So let's see what it says here. The pot features, let's read these together. So we've got 0 chemical coating, zero decomposition, zero shedding, and no harmful chemicals. Now, that's when you look at the higher level pots, those are the things that they advertise, that a lot of pots with the bottom coating that we used to have, we were eating that. Once that pot gets old, or you mess around and use silver on, metal on it, and start scraping it up, and they're saying that that stuff was getting into our foods. So the higher or more expensive cookware has started using the ones that have no harmful chemicals. You guys know of a brand that goes around. I'm not advertising them. I'm advertising Red Chef right now, but you guys know who I'm talking about. So that's awesome that it has that. Let's see what else it has. No lead, cadmium. No lead, cadmium, or BPA. I'm going to have to look it up, what cadmium is, and I will put that on the screen. High temperature resistant, no fear of high temperature cooking. Hard and wear resistant, nanograde non-stick technology. Excellent thermal conductivity. More even heating in the pan. Less grease and smoke disturbances. Awesome. Okay, so it also gives you some suggestions on cooking. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, which is nice, because if you're not a cook, I just actually stumbled upon one thing that says when you deep fry, please ensure cooking oil doesn't exceed 1/3 level of cookware to prevent hot oil from overflowing. Now that's with any kind of pot, so it's nice that they include some of those instructions for you with the cookware, and it gives you some pre-use instructions as well. Obviously, remove the packaging, clean the surface with water and mild detergent. Let's see. And then there is a, almost like when you're using the cast iron pots, how you have to season them. This is not as extensive, but it does say place the cookware on the stove and heat it over a low flame until the smoke disappears. So they're saying put some cooking oil on the surface and spread it around. So pretty much you season these as well for longevity and the best use of the pot. And then you turn the heat off and let it cool down, and then wash it again. So pretty much you are seasoning these, which is really nice. Okay, and then you're ready to use it. And then they give you care instructions. You know how you get like maybe a brownish or yellowish tint when you cook for a while. It gives you instructions on how to get that off of this cookware, which is nice. And it does say, which is what I was looking for, the cookware is dishwasher safe, but it does recommend hand use. They will all do that. It is dishwasher safe though, but I think when you have a good quality cookware, you shouldn't put it in the dishwasher anyway, because after a while it'll start to, I think, affect the quality of any kind of, I don't care how much you pay for it. This is why they tell you keep it out of the dishwasher. So this is no different. If you get a good set, wash it by hand. It takes a few minutes. Let's see. That's pretty much what they tell you. It just gives you before and care instructions. But I was looking to see if those people who want to put it in a dishwasher, you definitely can. But anyway, these are great quality and very easily stored, and I absolutely love it. This is again the green, absolutely beautiful, and I think they are going to be sending 1 or 2 more sets, I believe. I'm excited to show you guys that as well. But again, thank you Red Chef for sponsoring this portion. We say sponsored, they really just wanted to send it over so that we can review it, test it, and I can show you guys that they have so many different types of cookware. So all right, you guys, I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I'm gonna go ahead and get them seasoned, and then we'll start our wings. Okay, I'll be back. One thing I wanted to show you guys is it does say do not place the handle on the stove while cooking. Now, I did not read in here what that actually means. I'm sure you can, and maybe it just means don't put it over the flame. But in any event, I will get more clarity on. But one of the things that I wanted to point out is a great safety feature on these pots as well when they have the removable handle is, let me turn you guys around. When you're cooking, handles, if you have children, they can reach for them and things like that. The good thing about this is you can actually cook your meal without the handle on it. Obviously, if you need to stir it, it's got a little bit of weight to it, so that shouldn't be an issue. But if you needed to remove or put the handle on, it really does go quite easily. So again, if it's on here and I'm cooking, I can just release that, stick it on, and it's there. So there's that great safety feature. And if you want to, after you put it on, you want to take it off again, everything just is very easily removed and put on, which I really, really like. Great safety feature as well if you have children. All right, fam, so I'm going to go ahead and get these wings. They're actually party wings is what they sent over. I'm going to get them cleaned up and just wash them off first, and then I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. The one thing that I did notice with the chicken from Butcher Box is they are a lot smaller, so that leads me to question the chicken that we buy in the grocery store, because they're huge. And these are organic chickens, and they are literally, I'm guessing, true to size. So I kind of wonder what they're doing, and are we actually eating real chicken? Because you guys, these are so small, even smaller than party wings that you would buy in the store. And I noticed the same thing with the chicken thighs, but you know, who knows? But anyway, I'm just getting a little bit of what I don't like clipped off. If you've been here, you know how I am with chicken. I don't care which one it is. I'm taking off what I don't want for my family to eat and get into their stomach. So that's what we're doing here. Alright, fam, so it is time for the first step in seasoning these pots. It may seem like a pain and a waste of time, but some of these materials, when you do season it, it actually makes for a more even, better cook. So first, it did say to wash with soap and water. If you are new to the channel or don't remember, the little bottle that I have there with the black top is actually bleach water, and I will always use that when I'm washing dishes. So when you see me pouring that onto the washcloth, that's what it is. You guys, I have been really, really loving the white dishcloths that I bought, even though I didn't want to get them because they weren't as aesthetic as the waffle color ones. They've actually worked out perfectly. So now the second step is to lightly oil the pots, and then I'm using a paper towel to kind of spread it around on the sides and the bottom. And then once I'm done with that, it does say to go ahead and turn your flame on low heat and just kind of let the oil burn off. And so we're going to do that. And while that is going, I'm going to go ahead and rinse the lemon juice off of the chicken, and then we're going to go ahead and get it seasoned up. And of course, before I move on to any other step, I am going to clean the sink out with some Dawn, which is excuse me, in the pump there, and some bleach, and just wipe the kitchen sink and the grill down. Now, when I am frying my chicken, I like to season the chicken itself, and then once I add the flour, I season that as well. Now, I make my chicken. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry, I ran up the steps. Well, I ain't run nowhere, but y'all know how the steps do me. Anyway, sometimes I use eggs if I want a crunchier coating on the chicken, and if I want it a little bit softer, it's still crunchy, but it's a little softer than if I use egg, then I won't use it. I'll just put the flour in with the chicken, which you'll see in a minute. And then I also season the flour so that it's kind of like a double seasoning on my chicken. I do this with the wings and thighs, whatever I am seasoning. Now for the final wash for the pots, once they've cooled off, you set them in the sink, and then you wash them again with soap and water. And once you are done, they are ready to use. Oh, you guys, so what I found out, I'm so sorry, I don't know what jumped into my voice while I'm trying to do this voiceover, so forgive me for clearing my throat so much. Anyway, what I did see was, obviously you cannot put the handle on the pot while it's in the oven, which, by the way, it says it is oven safe up to 845 degrees. Like, I don't know whose oven goes up that high, but in any event, these pots are oven safe. And I cannot find anywhere that it says, other than on that yellow tag on the handle, whether or not you could use them on the stovetop. But the examples that I saw, they do not have the handles on while it's cooking. They put it on to move them. So I would say maybe because of the material that it's made of, they don't want it on there. But I wouldn't think it would hurt, but I really don't know, you guys. Like I said, if you don't have the handle on there, the pot still has a nice little weight to it where you really don't need a handle. Sometimes, if I'm being honest, the handle gets in the way of other pots that are on the stove, so I kind of like that anyway, so it doesn't bother me either way. But I would say, just to be safe, go ahead and remove the handle for sure in the oven, but go ahead and remove it from the stovetop until you are ready to take the pot off of it. So if you have ever wondered if those canisters on my counter were just for decor, they are 100% not. I have, let's see, flour in the first one, sugar in the second one, and rice in the third one. Now, I do have canisters that I have in the pantry as well. And I have had those from like one of my very first collabs, and I absolutely still love them. But those are a backup. But sometimes I'll go use them because I don't want those items in there to go stale when I'm constantly refilling the ones in the pantry. So I make sure to rotate and use both. But yeah, I get questions on those canisters, and I believe I got them from Home Goods, but they were like
almost 4 years ago, but I absolutely love them. Every time I think that I want to change them, I come back and I look it up and I'm like, no, I really, really love them. So anyway, the first batch of fries is for Ty. He is a French fry baby. And y'all, let me tell you something. What I'm not about to do is waste ketchup. So here, I'm about to get every little drop out of that ketchup. But I'm not going so far to where it's going to splatter. Because y'all, if that ketchup hit them white chairs, I will throw myself on the floor. All right, so now this second batch of fries is what hubby and I will be eating with the wings. And the pot did cook amazing. I mean, I don't know how you would tell if a pot cooks bad. My main thing with the pot is how it cleans up and if it's sticky or non-stick.
Alright fam, everything is all done. Like I said, it's a wonderful pot. Not much else I can say. Just when you get a nice set of cookware, it cleans up well. And I don't know if it's the gadget thingy in me, but I love taking this handle off and on. Like, I can do that all day. I don't know what it is, but it's a beautiful pot set. I absolutely love it. Also nice, like that also this one is kind of the same color all the way around. You don't have a separation in color. That's pretty nice too. That's very aesthetic. And the handle is super thick and sturdy. So once again, thank you Red Chef for sending these over. I absolutely adore these. And I showed you guys how I stored the other ones, but I'm going to take those out and put these in with the other pack and put them away. Here is the food. All right, so, oh, the sun, y'all, I'm so sorry. But here's the wings. Oh, I don't think you guys can even see that. Hold on, let me. I don't think you guys can see it. Anyway, those are the wings and some fries. I'm about to call hubby down or up. We're gonna stick them with the rest of these right here that are stacked up, put them away. And that's gonna be it for now, you guys. All right, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I do want to, I don't know if I'll get to that today because I'm kind of just gonna go chill with hubby for a little bit. But I do want to vacuum this couch and steam it. I do have this steamer that I showed you guys here before, so I'm excited to use it on the couch to steam it, just make it nice and fresh, and then spray it down with my Downy. All right, you guys, we're gonna eat, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey fam, it's quite a bit later. I did not end up coming back on. I just kind of chilled with hubby, watched TV, and then came up and started dinner. So I did end up making the ribs. I'll show you guys that in a second. I do mine in the oven. And I just did some rice pilaf and some corn on the cob. I guess I'll show you guys that. I did use my new pot. Let me show you. Is the new saucepan that I use. Ty's already gotten his. I hate when there's condensation on it. Ugh, that drives me crazy, but Ty's already gotten his. So there's that, and that is the corn on the cob. And I will show you guys the ribs as soon as they come out. I'm not going to be doing anything else much today. Like I said, I didn't do the cleaning that I wanted to do today. I just kind of took it easy. So tomorrow while hubby is at work, I will dive into all of those things. I have laundry to catch up on, some cleaning. Like I really have to, what is in my throat? I really have to get some stuff done tomorrow. So anyway, I just came on to say goodnight, and I have couple decor updates to share with you guys, probably in the next video. Just depends on how this one goes. I might share it with you guys in the next video. But before I go, I will definitely show you guys the ribs. Hold on. Almost done. I actually joined into Wednesday night Bible study for the first of the year. It was so good. If you are new to the channel, or if you've been here, I have shared the link to New Church of Faith in the community tab, where you can go on. It is an in-person church. However, it's online as well. You get this, you know, the same wonderful experience with Bishop Russ and Pastor Mika on there online as well. So if you're looking for just a church to worship, I've enjoyed every sermon that I've gone to, and I've literally been there every Sunday since our sister Robin has introduced it to me. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys these ribs, and I'm going to sign off because I cannot wait to eat them. The ribs are so soft that the bone is running away. You'll see that when I show you. But anyway, the last clip you'll see is the ribs. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight for now. Okay, it's time to take these ribs out. And all right, y'all, here they go. I'm gonna cut it in half. Hold on.